All right, we're live. We are live. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. YouTube, my beautiful, wonderful, glorious, amazing, fascinating. I got to sneeze. Bless me. I don't. I hope I don't have that virus. That ISO somebody Taco Bell virus. I hope I don't think I have that. I just had to sneeze. Oh, I'm telling you, it's been a roller coaster ride here where I live in Michigan with the gas prices and the economy and the ministry and just trying to make ends meet for all of us. It's just been a time of trial and tribulation, I guess. Not great tribulation, but great enough. It's just, I don't understand a lot of what's going on in the world, and I don't understand why. Well, I think I know why. We're living in the last days, the end, last of the very last days, and our redemption draweth nigh. I do believe that, and it's good to be on here. And I hope Kay, I hope you're all right, and your family. I've been praying for you and your family, and all you guys. I just love you guys. I've been on YouTube for so many years, and um, I'm telling you, I just don't know why we're still here. All the years on YouTube, all the rapture dreams people have had, and setting dates. And remember, I was talking with Brother Richard from Rochester, going back and Rapture Kitty, all these whacked out people, false prophets, and Doc Kids, Paul Kidd, declaring Obama the Antichrist. The Holy Spirit told him, oh, Barack Obama was the Antichrist. Um, all these false prophecies, even, oh, what is his name? I can't think of his name now. All the young ladies liked him. And he kept giving the woman clothed with the sun and the earth at her feet and the baby about to give birth. And what was his name? And he kept setting rapture dates that never happened. And he was really popular on YouTube. And but their popularity stays. When you come out here and you tell the truth, the popularity fades because you're boring. People don't want the truth. They want their ears tickled. They want to be tempted with rapture dreams and date setters and the woman and the sun and Venus is coming into play and the stellarium and the nonsense, and people eat it up. They eat it up like candy. There you are. Good morning, Richard Whitman. Good morning. I was fishing the other day, well, yesterday, Richard, with a couple gentlemen from Long Island, New York. Couple fellas from Long Island, New York, and they got the New York accent. And I guess the one's brother worked at the Twin Towers, the World Trade Center, when the September 11th happened, and he frantically called, and they said, "Well, your brother's working on the other side today, so he's okay. He's not at the Trade Center today. They sent him over, or I forget where he said." But he's never been. He's seen the Statue of Liberty, but he's never been to Ellis Island, and so it's interesting. Telling me about they got fishing there, and it's a little different, and so I thought you'd enjoy that. Talking Richard about Rapture Kitty, and I can't think of the young guy's name that kept setting the Rapture date. Ah, New York wants to arrest. Yeah, they want to arrest. They can't. Newsflash, Mandani. You can't arrest anybody. You can't arrest a little old lady for jaywalking. You haven't. He has no authority. We don't even go by the criminal court. That ridiculous stuff. We don't even go by that. He doesn't have the authority to arrest a shoplifter. It's, you know, it's ridiculous, but that shows how far this country's gone. Dustin Wright was one of them. Yes, Dustin Wright was always wrong. Dustin Wright prophecies, the Rapture Kitty, um, so many of them. I don't know if they're still around. I think Dustin Wrong is still around. I think Rapture Kitty went and changed her name or something. She had a kid, and I felt sorry for the child because the kid was living in this whacked out scenario with its mother. The mayor's a joke. He's a commie. Communism. Mandani, you gotta go. Mandani, you gotta go. Oh my goodness, I don't know. But you know, I don't understand. You know, Trump is. I voted for him every time, Richard. Every time. Trump hats. You guys know that my Trump hats. I got them in the other room, and my bumper stickers and flags and but what is going on with this war in Iran? And I thought we don't negotiate with terrorists. I thought we don't negotiate with terrorists. So and why would you even trust anything coming out of the world sponsor of terror, Iran? Why would you trust anything they say? I don't. Why would you even try to make a deal? You don't deal with people like this. Um, why didn't he just blow them to smithereens and get it over with? I don't. I just hate to say that, but that you're either going to let them have a nuclear weapon or you're going to wipe them off the planet. There's no other. There's no agreement. There's no peace. There's no signing an agreement. There's nothing with Iran. You either give them a nuclear weapon, go and do like Obama, go and send them 30 billion on a pallet so they can build a nuclear weapon, or blow them off the face of the earth. I mean, no, you can't negotiate with demons, and that's what they are. They're demons. They're demonic. They're possessed. Amen. Amen. You can't negotiate with these people. It's just, it's beyond me. So what would Trump? I know he's not a military person and all this, and the art of the deal, but this isn't real estate. It's real estate in kind of, but it's when you've got a person that's got this land and you want to purchase it to put up a skyscraper, but the person's lying to you and they're never gonna give you the land. So you're either gonna have to blow it up or move on, you know, because the gas prices here are terrible. But we got Gretchen, big Gretch, big Gretch. We got her to deal with the Michigan gas tax, so that's part of it. But yeah, and that's another thing, Richard. Trump said he has decimated Iran's military. They have no air force, they have no army. The Navy's at the bottom of the Red Sea. Well, they're doing an awful good job for not having any military. A few goat herders with AKs on their shoulder, they're holding their own pretty good for not having a military. So Trump is not telling us the whole truth. He's exaggerating and he's hyping things up and exaggerating to make himself pat on the back and get his group together and all of the cabinet together and all take the turn. Here, you take the microphone, tell everybody how good I am. Now it's your turn. Take the microphone, tell everybody what a great person I am. Just blow them off the face of the earth, please, and let's go buy some gas for our car and feed the homeless and feed the hungry. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little gas pump too. Do 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 do. Oh Lord, Gretchen, Witchmer, Witchemer. Oh my, I am at a loss anymore. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know I don't even want to turn the news on, Richard, anymore. I don't want to turn on the news. It's like I don't even want to know anymore. All I know is I'm looking at the big picture. I'm not taking sides. I could never take the Democratic side. the liberal side. I'm a staunch Republican conservative, I guess. And this isn't the Democrat Party that when my grandmother was young. When my grandmother was in her 50s or 60s, it's a whole nother story. It's not the same Democratic Party. And don't even get me started, even on the Kennedys. And we were talking about that with the guys from New York yesterday, from Long Island, talking about Chappaquiddick. Something really went bad there with Teddy Boy. Something went bad with Teddy Kennedy and Chappaquiddick and his pregnant girlfriend and the car and the bridge. And something ain't right. If that was you or me, we would never see the light of day again. But money talks, you know. I hope we get, now we got this Chris Swanson that was the sheriff. I don't want him. He's a Libby. He's a Libby. Like Libby as Libby can be. Uh, we got John James, a former fighter pilot and military guy, and he's great. He would be great for Michigan, but I got a secret. I got a secret to share. The elections are rigged. The fix is in. A Republican will never be the governor of Michigan. It's rigged. It's rigged. Senor and senorita, they're going to vote. They got no citizenship, no driver license, and they're going to vote. And so is their dead dog. Their dead dog is going to vote for a Democrat. So, Mary Jo in a car, we're going. Especially when he said, and when I returned, Mary Jo in a car, we're going. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Richard. It's just crazy. It's crazy. But it was nice seeing them, guy. I was thinking of you. I told him about you yesterday, and being in Rochester, New York, and they said they've been to the. They don't care for the big city, but they've been there to Times Square and where they have Fox News and all that. Filming and. But they're more country laid back. They're more want to go to the outdoors and fish and do things like that with their boat. So I don't know. I'm having my second cup of coffee today. I've been down to 2 cups a day now. And this is like a half a cup. I make the coffee maker just into a half a cup. So I guess Caroline Levitt's about to come on the news. I don't know what she's going to. Got to explain why they need 17 trillion gazillion dollars now to fight the war in Iran. What do you need? Go over to the nearest Cub Scout den, get a group of Cub Scouts with slingshots, send them on a plane to Iran, and let's get this over with. We don't need billions and trillions of dollars to fight Iran. Go to Cub Scout Group 717, put the little kids, have mama kiss them goodbye, pack them a little lunch bag, and give them slingshots and send them over to Iran, and let's end this once and for all. Okay, I know, Sister Ellen, I know you're laughing and falling on the floor and spitting your coffee all over the place, but you could send a brownie troop over there. Send them some Girl Scout cookies. Maybe they'll eat the cookies and behave. I don't know, but we don't need more money. We've got the biggest military on the face of the earth. Go blast a bunker buster bomb on their heads. I don't know. Just get it over with because they're never going to behave. They're never going to agree to anything. No matter what they tell you, no matter what they signed, you can give them the agreement right here and they sign it. Oh, and they laugh and they tear it up and they're building their nuclear weapon. I mean, you got to either kill them or give them a nuke, one or the other. We know Kim Jong Un is nuts. We know he's crazy. We're not going to try to negotiate with Kim Jong Un or Chairman Xi, President Xi of China. It is what it is. Trump, I hope you're watching. Somebody send this to Donald Trump. Donald, I hope you're watching. Stop the nonsense. Just blow them up. They want the 17 virgins or whatever it is. They want to go see the virgins and marry their goat. So give them what they want. Blow them up. Okay, let's get back to business here. Let's get the economy going. Let's be able to buy a can of coffee. Let's be able to get some burgers so we can have a. We got the 250th celebration anniversary, and we can't barbecue in our backyard. We can't grill because we can't afford hamburgers, and we can't go to Taco Bell no more. Richard, don't go to Taco Bell. I don't get no lettuce from Taylor Farms. Why are we getting this lettuce from other countries? We got farms here. Why are we buying lettuce from China? China. Why? What are we doing? What's wrong with this country? Why do we have no election uh, morals? I mean, why do we want everybody and their dead dog to vote in the elections? It's corrupt. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You talk about the doctor of common sense. We need the surgeon of common sense. I'm going to change my name from the fig tree watch to the surgeon. We need a surgeon, a neurosurgeon of common sense, because no one's using common sense, Richard, but maybe you and a few of the ones following this channel are using common sense. That's what I do. People get mad at me because I'll post on social media, hey, I like Trump, I voted for him, but what in the tarnation is he doing? And people get mad at me. They'll defend Donald Trump to the end, and I defend him too. But hey, when I see something that doesn't look right, I'm going to speak my mind. You don't try to make a deal with Iran. There's no deal to make. They're not going to live up to any deal. They never were. So all this time and all this months, I'm scratching my head like, well, why do you try to make a deal? You don't make a deal with the devil. Richard, you don't make a deal with the devil. What is he doing? Blow him up. How many virgins do they get? They want all these virgins and sheep and sheepdogs. That's what they want. They give them what they want. Blow them up. And no, the people of Iran don't like us. They want to see Donald Trump. They're all terrible, nasty people. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. They're nasty, nasty people. They don't like us. None of them. None of them like. They just launder money here. They come here and they buy up 7-Elevens and they buy up gas stations and party stores and they send the money back to their palaces in Lebanon and Iran and Iraq. They don't like us. They never did. They won't even come over here and take the towels, the hijabs off their head. When they looked at our, yeah, yeah. Look what they did 40 years ago. You're right. They don't, people, they don't like you. When you go into your local party store or your gas station, your BP or your Marathon, and they, hello dear, how are you today, dear? How are you? I pray to Allah for you. No, they want to kill you. They can't stand you. They're kissing up to you because they want you to spend your money there. And the gas wars, not all of it, I'll agree, not all of it is Donald Trump's fault. Because you got a BP over here charging $3.95 a gallon. You got the same gas truck that goes to that BP going to a BP 2 miles down the road, and they're charging $4.29. Then you got a Marathon over here with your Marathon rewards. You can get your gas for $4.39. But if you drive a few miles over into Flint, that Marathon, the same truck fills up them tanks. That Marathon is only $3.74. It's corrupt. They don't like you. They come here now. There's no more Italians. I know Richard in New York's got Little Italy and all of that, but there in America anymore. The Carbones are now not Carbones anymore. They're Alibabas. They own pizza shops. They own shopping malls. They own the mom and pop shops are gone. They're gone. They've taken over this country. They've taken over Minnesota. Look at that. What's her name? Married her brother. I mean, I can't. I don't know. I'm just being honest. They've taken over. And how we have forgotten what happened on 9/11. If you believe it was, and we got to look also at Jordan and we got to look at Saudi Arabia involved in this whole 9/11. Let's quit sucking up to them. Is there there's price gouge. They're gouging like gouging your eyes out, Richard. They're gouging out my eyes. They're gouging my eyes out, Richard. Richard! They're gouging us. Um, now the group that are known as the Sikhs, the Sikhs, they have the turbans on their head. They're pretty reasonable. They're not doing the price gouging. It's the Lebanon, the Iraqis, the big Iraqi headed. You could tell if they're from Iraq. Their head is like huge, like a big blockhead. The big headed Iraqis, they're price gouging like crazy in the Lebanon, and they own all the auto repair shops, all the party stores, all the pizzerias. They're not Italian, but they want you to believe they're Italian. Like if their name is Blanc. I knew a young Arabic person from Lebanon, and his name was Billy. And I said, "How did you come up with the name Billy?" He said, "Well, none of these are our names. My name is Bala and Bala, but we say Billy." And well, your brother's name is Sam. He said, "No, his name is Shamir. Samir. So we make it Sam. So you people think that we're American, and they're not." Lyrian, I want to go to the Lyrian Center. I want to go to the Lyrian Center. They don't even know how to spell, and they're getting money. They're getting money. I don't know, Richard. I'm gonna pull what little hair I have left out. I don't know how much hair you got, Richard, but I'm gonna pull my hair out. I can't. I'm gonna take these fingernail clippers. I'm gonna pluck my eyebrows out. I don't know what to do, Richard. We need the surgeon of common sense, Richard. Start a YouTube channel and call it the surgeon of common sense. Marcus Welby, MD, or something. Remember Marcus Welby? Oh my God. Anyway, I gotta get running. I love you so much, Richard. I love you. You're my brother from another mother, and there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do for you. If you needed me, I would walk over to that Mackinac Bridge. I'd make my way to New York, and I would be there if you ever needed anything. I love you so much, Richard, for all these years, and I'm praying for your wife. And um, oh, pray for our old dog Scoops, Skooks. He's the old lab. He's on his last days. He's not going to be with us much longer. He's really having a hard time now. He can't hold his food down. He'll eat, but then he throws it up about an hour later, and it's not digesting, and he can barely stand anymore. He's up in years, so pray he's going to cross that rainbow bridge pretty soon, and I just pray that he crosses that bridge and he doesn't suffer, doesn't have pain. That the good Lord will show mercy on him and take him to be with Chloe. I get choked up over these dogs. I know Richard, the love of an animal. They just are so close to our hearts, and I just pray that Chloe will come, and she always mothered him. She kisses his face. She clean his eyes and kiss his face all over. And I pray that's how he goes. I love you guys. I'll be back. We need the surgeon of common sense. Richard, I love you guys. Pray for our ministry. I'm heading out right now to Flint with nothing. With nothing. God bless you guys.